Alright guys, so this is just going to be a quick video about me talking about this upcoming crossover coming in February from Cow and Dynamite, and it's going to be a crossover between these two deadly ladies, Witchblade and Red Sonja. That's right guys, these two ladies are going to meet in a, I believe, 4-part crossover. I could be wrong, it could have been 6, but I'm pretty sure I read and it said 4. Could be wrong. But anyway, yeah. This sounds kind of cool. I mean, one thing that I'm interested the most in is how are they going to meet exactly? How are they... Because the writer, Doug Wagner, did say that Sarah and Sonja are going to meet It's not going to be like time differential thing where one person's action, where Red's like kind of like here's the best way to describe it, like kind of like a crossover where Red's actions in the past will have effects in Sarah's timeline. It won't be like one person starts and the other one finishes. They said, yeah, these two women are going to meet somehow. So, really curious to see how creatures from the past, these two women meet in the past and present. So, yeah. Now, the other thing is that they've said that the villain is going to be a renegade angel. I think his name was Regale. I think they said his name was Regale. And he's going to be from this court of renegade angels. So, yeah, they said renegade angels are going to be the main villain in this story. So, that sounds pretty cool. I really dig that. Well, the whole renegade angel thing, even nowadays, the whole renegade angel thing is kind of overdone. Could be interesting, it all depends on the writing. Now, I've never really read anything from Doug Wagner, so this is probably going to be my first time reading any of Doug's work. Also, the other thing is that I'm going to be picking this up in trade, because like I said with X-Men vs. Avengers, I won't be able to get to comic book shops around this around when stuff when stuff comes out in single issues. So it's either find the back issues or get the trade. The trade is in my opinion always the better one to get, in my opinion, because it's all right there. You don't have to keep track of every single issue for a story. So, but I don't know, maybe I'll get it in back issues, who knows. But all in all, really curious to see how these two characters are going to team up, because these guys have done crossovers before. These two characters have been in crossovers before. Witchblade has encountered aliens, predators, Electro, Wolverine, Psylocke. Yeah, I think she met Psylocke, if I remember right. Ghost Rider. So many characters. Witchblade has done a lot of crossovers. Red Sonja has done a crossover with Spider-Man, as well as King Kull and Conan. Well, no, I take that back. Well, she was part of the Conan. She's technically, Red Sonja's technically part of the Conan universe, but she crossed over with some character. I think King Kull. I never read any of his comics, so. But anyway, yeah, I'm interested. Really curious to see how this will go. Like I said, Red Sonja just crossed over with Spider-Man and a few other books here and there, but I can't really name them. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. This is coming out in February of 2012. So if you're interested in, if you like reading either of these characters, yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up for that. And yeah, you guys tell me if you're a fan of Red Sonja or Witchblade. What do you think of this crossover, and how do you think it's going to go down? Anyway, later.